Hello my fellow sparklers, it's finally autumn here, I'm so excited, and this just seems like an appropriate theme for autumn for some reason, I don't know why. But when you see, you can let me know if you think you agree. So we're gonna get right in. We've got two today, and you can see they're both rounds. We have two different artists. So we'll start with this one. Alright, here we have our lovely, well-wrapped tube. And get all the bits and bobs from the box. Two stickers and a toolkit. So, here we have our standard toolkit. And I'm not going to unbox it. This one came a bit earlier and it is missing the multiplacer, I think. Yeah. Yes, it is. I didn't see it in there. I was pretty sure I didn't see it in there, but sometimes it helps figure everything out. There's definitely no multiplacer in here, but that's not a problem. Again, if you've missed it in an earlier video, there was a time in kind of the late summer when they had a shipping problem with getting their multiplacers in, so some of them just don't have them. Which I have lots of extras that came with various other paintings, and they last a good while. And I'm kind of glad that they switched to the thin multiplacers. This does not want to open. Why does it want to open? Sure, I want a stickiness. Because the thin ones work really well for me, and the chubby ones I started out with, I thought, multiplacers just do not work for me. So let me unroll it this way. Oh, actually, this one will fit in the camera lens pretty well this way. This is called jewels&vern, and jewels is spelled like a jewel. Alright, I'm actually going to roll it backwards because this one is pretty roly-poly. Get this going. And because this is poured glue, you can roll it backwards with no ill effect. So, you can see how cute this is. This is by Micah Jolina, the artist. How many colors have we got here? We got 38 colors with one AB, and this is a 56 centimeter by 56 centimeter. So about 2 foot. I'm not good at converting inches to centimeters in my head, but it's a decent size. You can see. A lot of fun colors and this fun steampunk look. She's got, I don't know, are these multiple monocles or are they magnifiers? I don't know what these are called. And you know what I never noticed? She's got little wings coming off the back. This is the first time I've noticed that. And then her fun little owl friend, which is like more than half the reason to get this Vern. So, yeah, this is just fun. I love steampunk stuff. It's pretty popular right now. I feel like it was a little bit popular a while back, but it's still just fun. It's something you can play with. It's a definitive look, I want to say. Here we have the two stickers. So I'll get in close so you can see the original artwork representation. She's even got a tattoo here. So she's looking pretty serious with some nice, I wish my blue eyeshadow looked like that. I kind of look like a clown when I put on blue eyeshadow. So let's open up these drills and we will get a closer look at the colors. So with this black background, let me zoom back out for just a second so you can see, just a reminder, she's got a lot of black background, and then there's obviously the outlining of the hair and the details of the face and whatnot. It's no surprise that there's a fair amount of 310. We have 4 big packs here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 2 more on the longest one. 1, 2. And then we have a big bag of 5200, and this one is called Snow White. Followed by 3371, which is called Black Brown. 814, 2 bags of that. This one is Dark Garnet. I love the Dark Garnet. I'm always happy to get 814. 939 is very dark navy blue. It looks almost black. It's so dark. And we have 3760, which is medium Wedgwood blue. 815, this is medium garnet. 3782 is light mocha brown. 3799 is very dark pewter gray. 640 is very dark beige gray. So not really that dark for a gray, but dark for a beige gray. 312 is very dark baby blue. I've been getting this on a lot of paintings lately. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Then we have 3787, which is dark brown gray, living up to its name. 775, this one is often called baby blue. Oh, very light baby blue. So that one I agree with. A lot of the baby blues are weird, but that does look like very light baby blue. 841 is light beige brown. 3033 is light mocha brown. Sorry, very light mocha brown. It's kind of a tannish cream. 844 is ultra dark beaver gray. 644 is called medium beige gray. And then we have our AB. That's it. We have our AB 144, which is just the Snow White AB. It's pretty standard, but it pops really nicely, so it's frequently used AB. See the beautiful iridescent coating. So we'll get a closer look at where that gets used on the painting. And then we have our other train. The number of drills gets a bit less. So 336 is blue. But it looks really dark. This is a dark blue. 3861 is light cocoa. We have 3860, which is cocoa. 823, which is dark navy blue. 597. 597? I missed out this color. I'll have to look that one up, so let's come back to that. It's not on my list. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's on here. I just skipped over it in the list. Okay, 415 is pearl gray. It's one of my favorite grays. And 779 is brown. Got a little straggler there. 3325 is light baby blue. 3755 is baby blue. 317 is pewter gray. 413 is dark pewter gray. 838 is very dark beige brown, quite dark. 327 is violet. 3772 is very dark desert sand. 550 is very dark violet. 436 is tan. 208 is very dark lavender. 210 is medium lavender. 209 is just dark lavender. And then 318 is light steel gray. And just to add in 597 at the end of all these, this one is turquoise. A lot of fun colors, a bit on the dark side, but you get these pops of turquoise, a lot of nice violets going on. Of course, a lot of this garnet color here and tans to offset that. And yeah, let's see if we can figure out where these ABs are going. So usually the ABs start at number 1. They'll be like 1, 2, 3, but sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're 1 and then they go to the end of the list. So we have ABs here. In her eye, kind of highlighting her lips here. You can see how clear the symbols are. I can't think this afternoon. And then we have some highlighting some of her tattoo on her arm. You get some number 1s in there. Let's see, where else? Does Vern have any? Ah, yes, he's got some around his monocle. So kind of fun. And then his monocle chain is also ABs. So that'll really pop. That's a lot of fun. I'm trying to see if there's any in the hair or anything, but she doesn't have really light hair, so I'm not surprised that there aren't any. And then a few up here is part of the decor on her head. This one is just a really fun steampunk theme one. Of course, many of us know Jules/Verne is a writer of The Time Machine. So this is actually spelled jewel, like a jewel in a ring. And then Vern does not have an E on the end of it, which I think the last name does. But this one is currently, I think it's out of stock on the website, but it's still there, so it'll come back if you're patient, or someone might be destashing it. I've seen a few people destashing it. So if it's something you really like and you really want, be patient, keep an eye out, follow the destash groups, and stalk the Diamond Art Club page to see when they might restock it. You can't ask customer service on Diamond Art Club when they might restock it, but they don't always know. It's just sometimes, you know, they're constantly restocking things that have been out of stock. This was in stock recently and is now out of stock again, so it'll probably be a little while. But just be patient and it'll come back. You'll find it. Don't worry. So, I hope you enjoyed this one. Let's move on to our next painting. Alright, and continuing in our steampunk theme, we have another artist. Some of you might have already guessed who it is. There's not a lot of steampunk artwork on DAC's site right now, just a couple pieces. We do have a wide variety of stuff though. Okay, this one's also rounds. Give me all the stickers. And it is 47 by 66 centimeters with 45 colors. A few more colors. It's a bit more colorful than the other one. It depends if she's kind of like the vibrant steampunk or the kind of moody, emo steampunk. So, this one I will open sideways. And you guessed it, it's Trixie by Hannah Lynn. I'm going to roll her inside out as well, because everything is rolled really well today. And we're getting a lot of roll back. Alright, now she'll be a bit flatter anyway. The drills, we've got a toolkit, and do I have a multi-placer? I'm going to check because I got this one a little while back as well. Was it part of the multi? No, I have a multi-placer. So, just so anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about can see it. Here it is. This is the thin multi-placer. This one's 4 across, and then there's a wider one that's 10, and those are the most common ones. They do have bigger ones, I think, like 15 or so. So that can help in blocks of color, like, she's not too confetti. She's kind of a nice mix of confetti, like her hair and her clothing's a bit confetti. You got a bit of color blocking in her face and this background. Just bits of, so it's not a huge block of color, but it's like little blocks of colors interspersed with confetti. And honestly, that's my favorite way to do it. I like some confetti, I like some color blocking. So, here is the original artwork. You can see she's really colorful with a nice colorful background. It does look like she's hanging out somewhere steamy, actually. Similar hat, that kind of mechanical fixings on the hat is decor. I don't know if they have a special name. So if you guys know if there's a special name for all these kind of accents on the steampunk clothing, let me know. I did study costume design, but it was kind of before the steampunk movement, so I'm wondering if there's a special name for all these things now. Okay, so here she is. She's cute. I love, love, love the corset. It's got kind of a jacquard pattern here, and then it laces up the center. It looks kind of like a tutu, but certainly a skirt that flares out, and it's fluffy. These nice elbow-length gloves, and of course a hat that she's tipping to you. And fun hair as always. All of Hannah Lynn's characters have a lot of fun hair going on. So this one's a little bit bigger. It's actually a bit shorter this way. It's only 47, but well, it's 9 centimeters exactly shorter from the sides, but it's exactly 10 centimeters longer. So it's approximately the same area size. It does look a bit more poster-like because it's longer than it is wider. It's, yeah, it's a couple hundred centimeters off. Sorry, I just did some calculations. So it's a couple hundred centimeters off, but that's square centimeters off of area. This one's a little bit bigger than the other one. You can see she's got the nice blue eyes, and we have 1, 2, 3 ABs with this one. So we are gonna open up these drills and take a look at those. Okay, because similar to Michaelina, Hannah Lynn uses a lot of strong outlines in her artwork. So we have a fair amount of 310, even though there's not any blocks of 310, really, except for, say, like her eyelashes here. We have 1, 2, 3 bags of 310, and then we move on to 3371, which is called black brown. So it's almost, it may as well be 310. I have a lot of colors listed. Seems like more than this here. Okay, so 754, there's a lot of this color, and this is probably skin tone. There's a lot of skin showing, so this color is called light peach. Then we have 5200, which is known as Snow White. 2 bags of that. And the last one in this tray is 838, which is very dark beige brown. We had that in the last one as well, so it's not a surprise. A lot of these colors will be similar, but there are a lot more vibrant colors in this one. Moving on, we have 947, which is burnt orange. Then we have 129, this is our first AB. It's a light buttery yellow AB. You can see that nice iridescent sparkle off of it, and we'll figure out where that's going. Probably some of the accent work, some of those little accent pieces. 744 with a straggler in there. This color is pale yellow. And then 938, which is ultra dark coffee brown. 895 is very dark hunter green. 890 is ultra dark pistachio green. 498 is dark red. 743 is medium yellow. 779 is brown, but it's darker than that. This is a deep brown for sure. 327 is violet. 3854, there's another straggler. This one is medium autumn gold. So a lot of gold going on in this. I think there's another autumn gold we'll come to. A lot of these neighbors are getting into their next doors. Packages. 3860 is cocoa, and then 321 is red. Then we have infamous 666, which is bright red. 904 is very dark parrot green. 3811 is very light turquoise. 3853 is dark autumn gold. More of that autumn gold I promised you. Oh, that one tried to get in. Oh no, did it? I think it did. I thought it was caught in the... It got in though. Snuck in. 3837 is ultra dark lavender. 993 is very light aquamarine. And 954 is Nile green. I love the Nile green. It's got a nice jade color. And again, we've got a straggler. Yeah, that's kind of funny that's happening with each package. There must be something off with the machine packaging. Moving on, we have 758, which is very light terracotta. And our next AB, 131, which is kind of tangerine AB. You can see that beautiful shimmer shine. It's a lot of fun. Figure out where that goes. 550 is very dark violet. 905 is dark parrot green. 312 is very dark baby blue. 3760 is medium wedgwood. 433 is medium brown. 208 is very dark lavender. 647 is medium beaver gray. 3814 aquamarine. 604 is light cranberry. Always just look pink to me. 434 is light brown. Ooh, got 2 stragglers in that one. It comes from next door. 704, which is bright chartreuse. Then we have 992, which is light aquamarine. 601, which is dark cranberry? Yes, dark cranberry. 605, which is very light cranberry. 209 is dark lavender. 912 is light emerald green. 991 is dark aquamarine. And we come to our last but not least AB, 138, which is Aegean blue according to the gems flow out. And I think it fits. It's definitely like a nice, beautiful sea blue. That's going to be a lot of fun. I wish there was loads of that. That's my favorite color, but you know, it's still going to look nice wherever it goes. So let's get a closer look at where these ABs are headed. So one is our light yellow, butter yellow AB, and 2 is our orangey tangerine AB. And then down at the bottom of the list, number 45 is our Aegean blue AB. So the Aegean blue, as suspected, is definitely going in her eyes here. Those 2 red dots, that's the last AB. That's the symbol for 45. So you're getting it here in her eyes. We're getting some little accents of it here on her clothing, or this may be a bit jewelry. Sometimes it's hard to tell. And then here in her gloves, little bits of it popping up there. Oh, it's in her corset too. This is fun. You get some here in the pattern of the corset in the blue section. And then, yep, some more in this glove. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Now, number 2, okay, as suspected, it's in a lot of these gold pieces. Here, up here in her hat, and the glasses. That piece there, and then, oh, we got some coming off the side here. Here, the key. None of it's in the corset. I wasn't sure because it's kind of a gold. Oh, some of it is. Get a little bit in the pattern there. It's kind of a gold. Oh, there we go. Pattern offsetting it. A little bit here accenting the gloves. Trying to see if it's in the background. Oh, some of it is in this background. Kind of this fiery, steamy background going on. And a lot of the number 1s are in the background, so that's that light buttery yellow popping up. You can see it's happening here in the steam clouds behind her, and it's just kind of outlining all of that. A lot of it in the background here. So that's where those ABs are going. So I think this is a super fun painting. The more ABs, the merrier, although there's a point where like if your whole painting was ABs, it would just be so blinky, you would kind of lose detail. I have a wooden charm from Wizardy that's pretty much all ABs except for the black outlines, and it's very blinky when the light hits it, so it's fine for like a little wooden charm, but for something this size, you would just get like a sheet of light coming off and blinding you. So it's really good for accenting this kind of artwork. So that's Trixie. She's beautiful. Jules and Vern are beautiful. I love the steampunk look. I'd love to see some more work in the steampunk range myself. Let me know what you think. I don't know if there's other artists they're considering who kind of do steampunk characters. I know some of the steampunk artwork I like is carried by DIY Moon Shop, so they're probably not going to get those artists. But there's a ton of artists out there, so I'd love to see a bit more of this. But tell me what your opinion is. Do you love steampunk? Do you hate it? Do you think it's overrated? Do you think it's played out? Or do you think we should go to the grocery store dressed like this? Because I would. I would be that bold. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and keep on sparkling.